Tyre Nichols. What makes him different? And I'm not saying that to degrade him or question if his murder deserves attention or not. No. I'm saying this because people are upset. And they have a right to be. And I'm upset now while making this video. Trust me. But I can't say it surprised me. I can't lie and just fake outrage upon hearing his death. Because while I'm upset, I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. I'm not shook. I'm not phased. Like, no. And the only reason that is because this is the daily occurrence. This is a normal thing that they support throughout the decades. This is something they work hard to achieve whenever they get the opportunity. Do you think his death is the first? Do you think it's going to be the last? Do you think the protest will end until the next tragic loss of life occur? And of course, they'll be back and they'll do the same thing. They'll protest for a few days. Outrage, outrage. Everybody's upset. Give it about a month, maybe two, and it's all back to normal. Nobody's mad anymore. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody's even going to remember his name. Well, a lot of them are. I'm not gonna sit here and go that far, but when you hear the word police brutality, I guarantee you he won't be the first person you think of, and that's the problem. That's what I'm trying to say. He's not the only one. He's not the last. And he damn sure isn't the first. And that's something that a lot of people just are okay with and just give up on. Like, they don't want to strive to really make him the last. They're just mad and protesting and marching, but that's it. What else is there? What change are you committing to? What are you doing to honor his unfortunate and tragic death a few blocks away from his mom's house? What's happening? What's going on? Do you think the media care? Do you think news stations care? Do you think police officers actually care? Do you think the ones who are responsible for training the individuals that are the ones who caused his death actually care? They don't care. A lot of people in charge don't care. All is what's happening now is this damage control. It's just damage control. To put it simply, I don't understand how you expect me to rant and rage with the knowledge that what happened to him will happen again and again and again and again. And just like now, people will protest, people will yell, people will scream, people will demand change, and a few things might change here and there, but nothing long term. Fast forward a year, maybe a month or two, and the next tragic incident occurs. Now it's probably someone even younger than him, maybe somebody older, Maybe it's a child. Maybe it's an old lady. Maybe it's a sweet, loving neighbor that you all know. Maybe it's somebody important like the mayor, who's just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Who knows? A lot can happen. The question is, what you gonna do about it? What change do you think is gonna work? Because you can protest. I'm all for it. Go ahead. But that's not gonna do nothing. Nothing's going to really prevent any of this from happening again. You will wake up and you will turn on your TV and the first thing you'll see is another black man having been shot in the head in the middle of the street in front of a preschool, let's say, while he's trying to pick up his daughter. And now that man's dead. And of course, they'll be taken back. A few hours later, protests will happen. But it's the norm. That's what I'm telling you. It's the norm now. And that's something I don't like. You really sit there and be surprised and pretend that it's just something that you have to live with, to deal with. To just, oh no, let's just forget about it and move on. That's what y'all trying to do. I promise you, y'all gonna move on from this, and it will happen all over again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And you will protest, and you will march, and nothing will change. So what do we have to do? What am I trying to say here? What am I advocating for? Change. Real change. Not that, oh, we'll just put a few policies here, a few policies there. No, none of that. I'm advocating for taking control of your own life. I'm advocating for being the one who decides that it all ends here in this moment, in the now instead of the future. That's what I'm advocating for. Because until we are all brave enough to do what we actually need to do, instead of sitting back and waiting for cash money, a few bills to be signed, that good old reparations check to come in, until we actually start doing something, taking power into our own hands instead of crying and praying and doing this and doing that, then I promise you change will occur. Then we're really doing something. Then we're helping each other out. We're helping the community. We're helping the black nation. Too big. I could be a little reckless. My idea can can pop. My idea sounds my idea probably doesn't sound feasible at all. At least to some of you who doesn't really have the spirit for it, who just want to work at a 9 to 5 job and worry about your own life, thinking that you're the one safe and it won't happen to you. And it doesn't matter if they're black. That doesn't matter because with the rumors going around, I don't know. Some say it's a planned hit. Others say it was just people, monsters wearing badges deciding to take their anger out on somebody completely innocent. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say. But what I know is just because the black officer did it doesn't mean that it's not racial. Doesn't mean that the black officers are simply trying to belong. Yeah.